Silas back, sitting on the floor, you know what I'm saying? I want to make this video for my mom. Kind of explaining, my situation with my mom. But growing up, I was not the best kid. I was real, I always struggled with ADHD. It was always hard for me to focus in school, focus on grades. And a lot of it was I didn't really care about school too much. Like, I never understood the point of school, I never understood why kids go to school, So I never was focused. I have an older brother, and he was an AB student, just smart kid. Like, he didn't have to study for tests. I was the type of kid where I had to study 12 times and I still failed. I just was never the best in school. My mom struggled a lot growing up with me because I think a lot of it, she wanted me to be like my brother, because my brother was a good kid. He didn't get into fights. I started getting into fights in elementary school, getting in trouble, disobedient with just with teachers, or just in general. I made this video really if anybody can relate. I don't have a relationship with my mom. I don't want y'all to think that my mom is not alive, but she's not in my life. Me and her don't have a relationship. I'm very close to my dad, but I don't have my mom, and every day it's a struggle every day sometimes. I wish that I could have that relationship. It's just a lot of complications. It's been about 3 years since me and my mom had a relationship. I left home when I was 17 years old, you know what I'm saying? I left. And when you leave home, man, it's nothing good out there. I tried to make people, my mom, certain adults, a mom, and they never could fill that mom role because they're not my actual mom, And I just went out seeking for love. When I left home, I was just seeking for love, seeking for the attention that I never got growing up, My mom, she battles depression, and I think that I get that from her in a way. I just went through a lot, man, growing up, Mom was a great mom, but she did struggle with her own emotion, and I think that I do too, in a sense. I've been sober for 8-9 months, something like that, and sometimes when I get low, I be wishing that I had that relationship with my mom, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I get low too, it'd be hard. Like, when I've been sober, but it's sometimes hard to stay sober, and I do still battle. But then I remember all the people that I'm helping out, and all the kids that reach out to me on a daily basis on my IG, on my social media, and even y'all, man, like, whoever's watching this video, man, like, all the love that I receive, bro, it means so much to me. Because when I get low, I see the comments, and I'm like, man, there's people that understand me, and I understand you, and that's why I say this is a family. This is not, y'all are not my subscribers or my fans, y'all are my family, because I truly mean that, because I didn't have that. Like, I didn't have that family that I wanted. I made a lot of mistakes growing up, I did a lot. When I was 14, I started smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? And my mom would try to cover up for me because she didn't want my dad to know that I was smoking weed, and she knew this, right? She would find them all the way up at the top of my room. This continued until I was 17. I started smoking cigarettes and vaping. When I was 18, my mom was trying to get me to graduate, and at the time I really didn't care about school. I wasn't really going to school. I was skipping school at 18. My senior year, I was skipping school, and I started getting tattoos, man. Started getting tatted up. I was skipping school, smoking weed with one of my old friends. Man, we just did this on a daily basis. I was already at the house, and we would go to the liquor store. We would go drink, and that was my life, my senior year. I was just lost, bro. I was really just lost. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I really didn't have anybody to vent to. I was kind of venting to myself, which I'm kind of doing that right now in a sense. And I guess I just kind of got used to just venting to myself, kind of holding things in and just venting to me, you know what I mean? I just want to make this video short and just say, man, if anybody can relate to that, you know what I'm saying, let me know, because I know that there's people out here that don't have a relationship with their dads or their moms, or maybe somebody in their life that they truly seek for. Leave down in the comments below if you can relate to this, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, y'all are my family, and I love to hear from y'all's feedback, you know what I'm saying? Even if you not subscribed to me or you don't even know who I am, it means a lot for seeing the comments on my other videos, even the Charlie Kirk video I did. And I just truly appreciate all the love, man. It from the bottom of my heart, it means the world to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't get caught in subscribers. I don't get caught up in all that, bro. I'm doing this for y'all. It's not about blowing up. It's not about that. I love to make videos for people that can relate, hopefully to get that audience, you know what I'm saying? Because I want this to be a family. Like I said, I truly appreciate the love. Keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? I love every single one of y'all. Keep your head up, bro. Everything will get better, you know what I'm saying?